everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this special episode, I would like to introduce you all to my sister. She is Dr. Preethi Dayal. She is a gynecologist. I have mentioned about her before in my previous videos also. Like, she was one of the most important person who was taking care of Olive when she was born. Like, I was under C-section, so I was resting at home. So every day my sister used to go and meet the doctor and they used to speak about all the medicines and all. So today I invite my dear sister onto this good platform so that she can share her experiences dealing with a premature baby. So what are the basic fundamental things that we need to take care in order to take care of a premature baby?
When we were taking Olive to home, she was hardly 1.02, 1 kg 20 grams or so.
Yeah.
And she was so tiny. Our main concern was how to handle the baby,
Yeah.
because the doctor's concern was, the main concern is aspiration, because they're very tiny, the stomach is so tiny and the lungs are immediately above the stomach, and the chances of they getting aspirated with whatever we feed is very high.
Yes.
So the positioning of the baby is what he's stressed about. That is
You mean the
very-
sleeping position?
Yes.
Okay.
So all day, how to hold the baby, how to make the baby sleep. So the inclination initially Olive had was 45 degrees.
Yes, yes. For the understanding of the viewers, could you please explain what is aspiration?
Aspiration is, the premature babies have very low reflexes. Though deglutination, sorry.
Medical jargon, so let's
The
simplify.
swallowing reflex of the babies is not yet formed.
You mean
completely.
to say the baby cannot swallow when something comes to their throat?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So the cheeks, the jaws, the glottis, whatever it is not formed very much for the baby to assimilate or to understand what feeling is, to stop her breath while swallowing, whatever it is. So it's very difficult for the baby at that time. So it's like you have to position the baby, try to feed her very patiently. Initially she may take just 5 ml or 10 ml.
Yes,
15
that's
ml is a target, like
Yeah.
you're there on the sky.
And that's true.
So if you can remember, Olive started her feeding with 12 drops per hour.
Yes, I do
It
remember
was
this.
12 drops per hour. That is very, very important.
You know, when they called me over the phone and when they told me that, I was like, what? 5 drops? What do you mean? What does she even have energy with that?
Position. If your position is your right, your baby is there. It's like
That's
the golden rule. That position is very important. After positioning, like how you hold the baby. Whenever you hold the baby, she has to be upright or at least 45 degrees inclined. Even when she is on the bed, you need to make an arrangement. I think we'll make a video of
Yes,
it later
yes.
on how to position a baby, because
Yeah.
it was what made us our life easier by
Yes.
positioning the baby, because it's
That's
very, very important. When you sleep, when you wink, in a wink of an eye, the baby can really fall.
That's true.
You know.
I have a question over here. So this aspiration is only for premature babies, or do they happen even for the regular babies
The
also?
aspiration risk regarding the position. The
The
positional
sleeping
aspiration, the risk is there up to 1 year.
For any baby?
Even for term infants.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the inclination of 12 degrees or even flat is also okay for term to 1 year infants. But you need to monitor them. And the important thing is burping.
Yeah,
Burping your baby.
which
like you
many
take-
of us even forget
Yeah.
and take it for granted many times.
Yeah. So, when you take the baby, when you feed the baby, take the baby right onto your shoulder, give few burps, and you'll hear a sound. Okay?
A release of the gas.
Oh, yeah. You can feel that literally. So, after she having that release or having that burp, then it's a safe time to make her lie down.
Oh.
So burping can be done on your shoulder or in the sitting position where you tap her back,
Yes.
making her rest on your hand. So I think you can post some pictures of
Yeah, actually, we can make a video on that.
on
Yes,
how to
sure.
burp a baby. So that is very important, because when you feed a baby, her stomach is so full because she swallows the air also with the milk.
Yes.
So her stomach is like really bloated and full, both with milk and air. We don't want any air in the stomach because there are many chances of the milk,
Getting back.
yeah,
Yes.
reflects back and get back into the lungs.
Mhm.
So it's very important to let the air outside
Oh.
and this milk to settle down in the stomach and the intestine.
Oh.
So this tapping will help for the air to come out and the milk to settle down.
Oh.
So that was number 2. So positioning, burping, and number 3, I can say the most important thing was warmth. You know,
Yes.
keeping Olive very warm. It was Teena, it was me, it
Yes.
was Kevin, it was Mummy.
Taking the help of all the family members.
That is very
to-
important.
Yes.
Giving that support to the mother and the baby physically and emotionally is very, very important.
Yes, yes. I
So
do
that
agree.
warmth is very important.
Okay, so what are the warning signs that we need to keep in mind when the baby is at home with us?
See, every mother or everyone who can take care of the baby can easily make out how the baby is yesterday and today, how the baby is
Yes.
improving or how the baby is deteriorating. You can easily make it out. Number 1 is the appearance. If the baby is not very active or if she is like really lethargic, she is not responding well to your signs, that is number 1. Number 2, if she is not able to take the feeds properly,
Mm-hmm.
say she is taking 200 ml today, tomorrow if she is not taking more than 100 ml or more than 120 ml, if the feeding has suddenly fallen down and she is not able to take the feeding, that is very important. And number 3 is color
Okay.
of the baby.
Mm-hmm.
If the baby is not able to breathe properly, her hands turn blue,
Okay.
mainly the palms, the soles, the lips and the tongue. You need to observe it.
Mhm.
When you don't keep the baby warm, there is cyanosis, there is no proper oxygen to the baby and the baby turns blue. That is very, very important sign and you need to rush to the hospital right away.
Mm-hmm.
And if the baby is breathing very rapidly,
You mean fast breathing?
fast breathing,
Mhm.
yes. Fast breathing is another very dangerous sign. Sometimes after feeding or after playing, little bit of fast breathing or rapid breathing is okay.
When
but-
they're very highly energetic or
Yeah.
excited, they will definitely.
Little bit of it is okay, but with something with just in drawings, like the ribs get
Drawn
muscle-
into.
yeah, they get drawn into.
Yeah, another point that I would like to add on is when I met Olive's doctor, he said me that you have to check the breathing of the baby when the baby is at rest position,
Yes,
not when the baby
exactly.
is playing
Yeah.
or active or excited. When they are in rest, you have to check whether they are breathing fast or not.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So fast breathing is 1, and turning bluish or purplish color is number 2, and no signs or no movements, no responding.
Not very active
Not
moments
very
as
active.
usual.
Decrease in feeding.
Yes.
Yeah. And the general physical
See,
appearance.
another medical problems are always there. The convulsions, fever, these are all like very common. Like
Yes.
even a term baby can have it. This small babies, you mainly you have to check the temperature of the baby.
Yes.
If you're feeling little cold, that is very important for preterm
Mm.
babies. So these are all important.
So now that we know the warning signs, so do we have to take the baby immediately to the hospital on bike, auto, or how? How do we need to take a baby?
First thing, don't panic at all, because your panic makes you take wrong decisions sometime. Be cool, be calm, make the mother calm, make the surroundings a little calm, and then you focus on you taking the baby to the doctor properly in an ambulance. I repeat, it's ambulance, not your car, not your auto rickshaw or whatever it is. Call an ambulance, it will be there within 5 to 10 minutes. If the local ambulances are not allowed, afford some money for a private ambulance, because there are plenty lying over there. So it's worth the money, because the preterm baby needs oxygen immediately if she turns blue or if she is rapid. So if if you feel that the baby is not requiring oxygen but little lethargic or something, little less serious, less critical, then you can like make the baby tap the feet, tap the hands.
Okay, to get them into movement.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So for them not to lose their consciousness, and to
This is all on the way to going to the hospital.
Yes.
Okay. Not sitting at home.
So even the position while you take her to the doctor should be
Upright.
Upright position. And then you try to tap the feet, tap the fingers, or tap the feet continuously. Don't let the baby go into complete drowsy state.
Okay.
That is very important. Take an ambulance because the ambulance people are trained. Okay, so they can at least differentiate. How serious the baby is.
Yes.
And if she needs some oxygen support, that is very, very important.
That's immediately available.
Yes.
And all the mamas out here, I would like to request you on a special basis that during emergencies, please do not panic. And especially Indian mamas are ready to cry, ready to make a big thing. I know our babies are very precious, but that is not the right time or right attitude to carry on when our baby needs our support the most, right?
Exactly.
So being strong.
You have to be there for her.
Yes. So I encourage all of you to be strong. As I always say, be happy, be confident, and if you have any other queries that you would like me to ask my sister, as she is a doctor, she is a gynecologist, leave your doubts or in the comment section below so that we can make more Q&A sessions or live sessions if possible in future. Thank you so much for your time. We love you always. We all see you in the next video. Before going, hit the like button and do subscribe and hit the bell icon next to it. Thank you all. Bye-bye.